Hi, this is Seb from Wirebox. In this video I'd like to show you how you can easily make a grass in Blender. So let's delete everything from the scene. And now the grass has to grow on something, so let's make a base. Let's add a sphere. So Shift A, Mesh, and add UV sphere. Then switch to Edit mode and also Wireframe view. And one on your numpad to front view. And now let's select half of the sphere and then X to delete. And we can go back to solid view and object mode. Now let's add modifier to our base, add modifier, generate, and subdivision surface. Then set it to level 2, and now Shift D to duplicate the object, GX to move it on the side, and SZ to make it more flat. And let's duplicate a couple more of this, and when we join everything together, so the base will be not even and with different heights. And now to join the merge of a couple of objects, we need to select everything and click Ctrl J to join. And now we can start growing our grass. So on the right side you've got an icon, particles, you have to click this, then click the little plus, and then change from emitter to hair. Then click the advanced option, and under emission we have to change the number. So let's make it 50,000, and let's reduce the hair length to 0.2. Then under the physics you have to go to Brownian and change this to 0.09 roughly. And then the last thing, under the children you have to change from none to simple. So now we've got our clump of grass, but there's no color yet visible. Let's go to shading editor and we can add some material there. And now you see that our grass is white color, and that's because when you add material, when you click new, you see the principled BSDF and the color is white there. So let's change it to the color of the grass. Shift A and let's add noise texture. And now let's connect it to the base color of principled BSDF. And in the noise texture we have to increase the scale to about 160 and the detail to about 7.2. And we don't need any roughness for the grass. So now Shift A, and in a search you can write color ramp. And in color ramp we've got two sliders corresponding to black and white colors. So let's change these colors to some green. So the grass already looks better, but let's add some more colors. Let's duplicate the noise texture and color ramp, Shift D to duplicate. And now let's connect this set of nodes to principled BSDF. So we can check the color here. So here let's change the colors to some obviously green, but a bit lighter than the previous one. And now as we've got all of this ready, we have to mix these colors. So Shift A and add mix. So in the mix let's change from float to color. And now as you see our strings disappeared. So let's connect it again. One color from color ramp to the B in a mix, then result to base color. And let's change the factor in a mix to 0.7. And color from another color ramp to the A in a mix. And as you see we can still move the sliders on both color ramps to change the color, as well as we can change the factor in a mix. So if we're happy with the result, let's switch to 3D editor. And now to see our mixed colors in this editor we have to switch to render view, but it's still too dark, we don't have any light, so we have to bring some light. But first let's add some plane, actually two planes. One will work as a ground and another one will be a wall behind the clump of grass. So Shift A, Mesh, add a plane, and then S to scale. Now let's add some material to the plane. Let's add green. Select everything and GZ to move it up. And now let's make a wall, Shift A to add another plane, then RY to rotate it on the Y axis, and GZ to move it up. Now scale it on the Y axis so it's the same, roughly the same width as the plane on the ground, and GX to move it on the X axis. Let's add camera to view, so Shift A, add camera, and then Ctrl Alt and numpad 0. And now let's bring some lighting, Shift A, light, and let's set the power to 1000 watts, and GZ to bring the lighting up. And now we can duplicate the lighting. We need some on the left, some on the right, so Shift D duplicate and then G move it on the sides. And now obviously we can play with this, we can change the materials on the walls, we can move the lighting up and down, bring it more to the middle of the grass. And that's it in this video. If you like it, please subscribe and see you next time. Bye!